Hey guys, so this is Carla Maree. My weekly talk this week is about taking responsibility. So sometimes it's really hard to take responsibility for our actions. You know, a lot of us we love to blame others. And for a long time I was like that, and I can still often find myself doing that. So I have to catch myself out. But I've just gotten back from a yoga retreat that I hosted in Bali. And I learned a very big lesson, and I needed to really learn to take responsibility for my actions. So I organised this whole retreat, 12 of my students, we went to Bali. And when I got to the airport, my visa had expired in the 2-day period in the 6 months that you need to travel. So I couldn't get on the flight. So my mum and dad, they jumped on the flight, and I said to the people at the desk, well, I've got work over there. I'm hosting a retreat, and doesn't matter. Don't have a valid passport. So at that moment, I had two choices. I had a choice to blame others, to rant and rave and get upset and attack maybe the people at the front desk, which I see people doing in this situation. Or the second option I had was to take responsibility for my actions. So that's what I did. I chose to take responsibility. I completely blame myself, and yes, it is my fault. I took that on board, and I went to the passport office and I explained my situation. I apologized because it was my fault, and in 2 hours I had a brand new passport in my hand. I think that it was a very big lesson learned for me and for other people, because at that passport office there were so many people, and they were ranting and raving that they needed their passport for whatever their circumstances was. And I went in there, I took responsibility, I asked for help, and I got it. So sometimes I think that we need to step back from the situation when we get caught up in that chaos, in that stress, and just look at what we have to do with it, and then how it can best be resolved without attacking someone else, without blaming someone else, but without blaming ourselves, but just taking on board that maybe we've got something to do with it, and then let's do something about it. So if there's an area in your life that you feel is holding you back, maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's not cooking enough meals, maybe it's not getting to the exercise, not getting to yoga, not getting to the gym, maybe take responsibility for your actions. It takes your actions to get to the gym. It takes your actions to make sure you turn up to yoga. It takes your actions to pick the healthier option over the fried option. So what this week can you take responsibility for? All right, well, have a great weekend. I hope you do take responsibility and, achieve something. Bye.